Hello?
Hello.
Yo.
Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Alrighty. Welcome everybody to the game of the night, arguably. Luck of the Draw versus Natural Big Boys Club. Both teams 3-0. Starting off season one very, very strong. And one of these teams will be undefeated still after this game, and one of them will have their first loss. And we're ready
Yeah,
to see it. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be spicy.
honestly, kind of a bummer. I wish that the season could go even later before we had something like this. Like possibly two 5-0 teams. I think that would be real interesting. 3-0
Yeah.
still not bad for both, but it'll be a banger for sure. I mean, both teams kind of. It's hard to say because I think both teams play very differently. In my opinion, I would say that Natural Big Boys Club plays around their players like lanes and like outplaying people mechanically, whereas Luck of the Draw is much more of a team based, TP play, dragon stacking kind of team.
Yeah, absolutely. And something else to note, I'm not sure about Luck at the Draw's like real team synergy, but I know that NBBC has a lot of synergy just because they play together a ton. They know each other from another league that we're not going to name here because of bad omens. But yeah, it's gonna be real spicy. Right now, everyone's doing the pro draft, and we're gonna get into the actual draft pretty shortly to see what the picks are.
Yeah, so hot take. I think this game is going to be decided by top because I honestly think mid is going to be relatively even. I think bot is going to get a lot of focus from both junglers, just because both bot laners are quite strong, and they both know that dragon stacking is a strong win condition. So I think top is just going to be left to its own devices, and if complex can solo kill Axebane, I think that's going to spell disaster for Luck of the Draw. But if it goes the other way, I could see it, going in their favor.
Yeah, and he certainly can do that with the Darius that he's famous on. Very strong with the Darius pick. I'm sure he has a couple other picks up there too, but Darius is definitely one of his more prominent. Yeah,
Yeah,
top lane's gonna be a battle.
and interestingly, Axebane only playing one champion so far, so we'll see if they, ban it out. But he's only played the Volibear, I believe, for all three of his games, and they have won all three times. But we'll see what happens if it gets taken away from him or if it gets banned.
Yeah, might see a little bit of a little spicier pick up there. I'm not even sure. Is Volibear even good right now?
So Volibear is very strong into tanks, and as you know, in this league, a lot of top laners play tanks just to round out the team compositions. But Volibear does struggle into bruiser matchups and ranged matchups. So we will see. I think it's a very strong pick if you know how to play it right, especially with that ultimate. You can make tower dives a lot easier. But that being said, he's not top tier anymore, and he's not blind pickable. I would say if you're playing against somebody with similar skill level. I think if you're comfortable on Volibear, then obviously you can blind pick it. Same with like Aatrox for Axiom. It's more of just a comfort pick at that point.
Yeah, true. And that's kind of what the league is all about, really. Especially since we're not LCS material. No one's above platinum, or maybe there are people a few above platinum, but no one's above diamond in this league. And so it's all about comfort here. It's really all about comfort. Comfort will win you the game. Comfort will, even though your team comp may not be the best, you got to be comfortable with your champions. And if you're not, then it's seriously detrimental.
I also don't really like to push this, but being a meta slave is kind of beneficial in this sort of league. I will say playing champions like Victor, you personally know Echo, very, very strong champion right now. Those will
Agreed.
give you a much easier win. But we'll see. I mean, if you know your champion, like as we saw in our last game, Kassadin into Vladimir, Booster Boy was still kind of pressuring that Vladimir pretty hard, even though on paper I think it's a pretty even matchup.
Yeah, both go pretty well and stuff. Yeah. If you guys missed that game, who was it? Shit, I already forget.
It
I'm
was
stupid.
Lamar Jackson fan club
Yeah,
versus
on
on
the
the
spot.
spot.
Yeah, I forgot the winning team, but yeah. So both of them are now 2-2 on the season, and we have one more game tonight, which is Rubber Ducky
Yep.
team versus Frank and Beans. And that's happening right after this one. So
I
yeah, we're
I
gonna.
will say it does look like using a sub in these games has been changing the strength of a team pretty heavily. I think with JT Ripper, that bot lane has a lot more synergy. Not that Rintato played bad or anything like that. I just believe that Zelot and JT have been playing together for a long time. So we'll see moving forward if that impacts how games play out. Um, but it could be worthwhile for teams to try and practice with some of the players that actually aren't on a team but can fill in for their team.
Yeah, that's definitely something to take into account, especially if your team has busy schedules and stuff like that. But looking at both the rosters that we're seeing here tonight, I don't think there are any subs for either team. So this is their starting five. This is their best five.
One interesting thing I did see is I believe it's Kitaro, Rise, and Conqueror in, and the player that's sitting out is Rebels Charmer.
Oh, that's right. Conquer is the sub, but he is still a very strong player. Like
Yeah,
even though he is the sub slash six man. I guess they're just they're really taking it by like what counters you can pick into them and stuff. There's a lot to go into it, but I think a
yeah.
six man is definitely something to have here, especially in a league like this, just in case.
So you got a drink with you, Ben? Oh wait, you're underage. Never mind.
I got a water. I got
You got a
high
water.
quality
Nice,
H2O.
nice.
Yeah.
It's always nice to hear. Well,
Ah,
you know, it's
I'm gonna have to get
it's
some more soon.
quite refreshing.
Yeah. How about you, Mr. Owner?
I have a Modelo, but
Okay. I don't know what that is, but okay.
it's a
Sounds
beer.
spicy.
You gotta be. You can't be completely sober for these casts. Come on. No, I'm
Right.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm drunk. I'm high on the thrill of the game. How about that?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, because these are spicy games,
They
and
are.
we got a really spicy one tonight. And I believe we're finished with pro draft, about to head into the actual draft.
I
And
feel
I see
like
something that I like already.
I feel like
Ooh.
everybody in this league is scrapping. I literally feel like every game is just a scrap. It's just people punching each other in the face until one of them, falls to the ground. So we'll see if this one is like that, but very entertaining.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of messy gameplay thus far, and so maybe at some point we'll get an actual like a clean like LCS looking type vibe thing going on. But
I think if we're gonna
uh,
get one, it's gonna be this game.
absolutely, I agree.
I honestly, I have a feeling it might be a wash for one side, but I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be close, as close as can be.
Hey, this game better go 40 minutes at least. Seriously, like this is I wanna not be able to keep up with my words. But anyway, into the draft. We have Lucian and Darius banned, so Complex is not going to be on the Darius for this game, and responds with Olaf and Vayne. Nunu rounds out the last ban for the first pick for the first phase for Luck of the Draw, and Blitzcrank the likewise ban for Metro Big Boys Club.
Axbane on the Renekton, interesting.
Now keep in mind that was not a first pick. That was because we can't see the pro draft, so that could have been picked after the Volibear, like you said. They were
Yeah, I'm just mentioning that because he's only been playing the Volibear, and as we see, Volibear was picked for Natural Big Boys Club, so hopefully he knows how that matchup works. Otherwise, I could see trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
So honestly, looking at this, on NBBC's side, I think Volibear and Ivern have not been shown from those two players. So it's kind of a question mark as to how well they're performing. They will perform on it. Conqueror has played Echo in the past, so I'm fairly confident that that's going to be quite consistent. On Luck of the Draw, we haven't seen the Renekton. I'm not sure. Do you remember if we've seen the Graves out of Matt Red?
I don't believe so.
And then the Malzahar was played last game, I believe, for them.
Yeah, Malzahar into Echo. I'm just happy that I get to see Echo. Let's go, baby. That's so hype. Filios gets picked up by 0 kills. Kaisa for Dank Kim. Shirty Poison and Katara Rise, the last picks that we have yet to see. And oh no way! Oh, she picked the Rel. Let's go. Okay, this is.
Is
this
it
is
a
hype.
rel? Okay, okay.
It is.
It's not loading up just because the software that we're using I don't think is updated yet.
Shit! I spoiled it.
But it is a Rel. It's a Rel versus a Seraphine, so that's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed. I haven't really seen Rel all that much. All I know is that she does a stun with the line, kind of like an Irelia stun. But
She can break shields, so she has something equivalent to Renekton and Power W, where the
ooh,
one of her abilities just breaks shields. So very strong against enchanters like Lulu, Set, even Ivern here, I think. So
it's kind of strong against all of them because Aphelios will get the extra healing. Well, that'll become a shield from with his Severum, and everyone else has shields in their kit. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, I definitely think that it's an interesting pick. I do think that there's tons of counterplay in that if Aphelios can space out correctly, I think that there's not much that Rel can do. She'll kind of just stand there. Because after she engages, she doesn't really have a dash after that. But we'll see. I mean, 0 kills has been known to sometimes, greed for things. So if he does end up walking into an engage, it could spell disaster for their team.
yeah, absolutely. So just looking at the drafts in general, who would you say wins the draft here? I know that's a pretty loaded question, but just who do you think has the better draft? And while you answer, I'm gonna think about mine because I don't know mine yet.
Come on, man. Threaten me
Yeah,
to the
man.
wolves.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. So, what do I like? I honestly think Ivern is just busted right now, so I'm gonna have to go to
Really?
NBBC. Yeah, I think stealing with a Volibear, picking the Ivern, that's kind of an insurance policy. I think Ivern, clears quite fast, and then Conquer on the Echo will scale late. I think Luck of the Draw has great pick potential, but I think NBBC can just smash them in fights if they get everything off correctly. Echo can take a ridiculous amount of damage and still, come out on those extended fights, as you know. So if they, and then there is a counterplay with Malzahar. If he just presses R and then 100 to zeros Echo, there's not much you can do. So I think it'll kind of come down to that for team fights. But I don't like the Seraphine pick, but I will give the advantage to NBBC. I think Seraphine is a little bit weak right now. But then again, I'm not too familiar with her kit.
Right. Yeah. I honestly I have to agree. I think that it's going to come down to really how they play, how each team plays, because like you said, Luck of the Draw has a lot of pick potential with the Graves, Renekton, and Malzahar, and Kais can kind of just fly in from wherever. But NBBC has a lot of hard engage and a lot of lockdown. So if you get stunned, you're kind of chance to see it and you're dead for sure. So it's going to come down to how they play. I'm guessing that Luck of the Draw is going to want to kind of spread the map out a little bit, try to find some picks if they can, while NBBC is doing the opposite. They're wanting the 5v5 and kind of just run over these team fights. But it'll be very interesting to see. Yeah.
I will say though, both team comps are really fitting the playstyles that each team has put forth. As you can see in NBBC, no tanks, and I think that really, shows their style of essentially skirmishing and scrapping for a win. Whereas Luck of the Draw is really going for that team fight heavy, engage heavy. Like we'll kill one person and then we'll kill everybody else later, kind of approach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And we're just about to get loaded into the game. As you know, everyone else is already in the game except for us. But it's a lovely 3-minute delay that Riot has for us. We promise not
Indeed.
to. We promise not to stream snipe, Riot, please. We deserve LCS privileges.
It's
But
true. Give us the
anyway.
skins.
Alrighty, let's see if we got anything interesting going on here. No, looks pretty standard all around the board. Renekton does have Conquer instead of press the attack, so not really going for early game kills. 2 TPs, 4 TPs total, 2 heals, 2 ignites, and 2 smites. So mirrored summoner spells. Everything else looks pretty standard.
Yeah, phase rush on Graves. We've seen fleet footwork, but I still agree that phase rush is better just so you can run people down. Oh, and we are in.
Indeed. All right, I'm at 8, 9,
Yep, we're good.
10, 11. Sweet. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rift. Tonight we have a very special and hype game, Luck of the Draw on the blue side and Natural Big Boys Club on the red side. Looks like we're going to see some sort of little spicy stuff going on the top lane here, or top side of the map rather. 5-man invade for the blue buff.
Do you think they commit flash for this?
I mean, they don't really have any CC.
They could have the Volibear charge, yeah. Oh, and it looks like it will be spotted. Oh, and it's warded. Ooh, they could have gotten that ward, I think, if they played that better.
Mm-hmm. But they just decided to drop a ward and dip. So they should know that, actually they definitely do know that Graves is starting on the bot side, gonna head towards the top side to probably get a gank on top or mid first. I'd imagine it'd be top, just because Renekton has the hard CC early, and Malzahar doesn't really have that until level 6.
The level 3 out of Renekton, very, very scary. You do not want to be on the receiving end of an empowered W.
Absolutely. And something to note is that Volibear does have the Doran's ring, although I'm not sure if that's normal or not. I know it's like,
so there is there's a niche AP Volibear build. I don't think it'll be played this game just because they already have Echo, but you can go Riftmaker into Demonic Embrace, I believe, and it does a lot of damage.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I knew that AP Volibear was a thing, but like you said, I'm not sure if they'll do it this game because they do seem pretty heavy AP aside from Aphelios.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna have to see what Complex has got cooking up for us.
Kitara Rise, usually they're mid laners, so pretty interesting on this Seraphine support. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, we surely know that he's on a cover pick here. Seraphine is one of his.
Oh, is it one of his mid laners?
Yeah. You played it last week, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow, okay.
Or maybe he didn't. Maybe that was LFC when I played against him. One of them. I know he's played it before. I'm pretty sure it's one of his cover picks.
So these solo laners kind of taking a lot of damage on the side of NBVC. We'll see if they can convert that into a kill.
Yeah, that should definitely be the goal for Luck of the Draw here because they have a pretty early game, pretty strong early game skirmishy comp.
Complex missing that stun, losing that trade pretty hard.
The first trade that's gonna be up is Cloud in about 2 minutes. So we might get to see a spicy soul tonight. That'd be pretty sick.
I think if it's water, I think it's just over. Whoever gets it.
What do you think?
Wow.
X-Bane going into the stun.
Oof. And it looks like Graves is hovering top, so if Complex overstays, that could be a kill.
Does have a ward in the river though, so I think he'll be okay as long as he's paying attention to that map.
Ivern just looking to clear. Both teams setting up very good vision.
And pretty quiet game thus far. Oh, and here, Graves dashes over the wall. Here comes Axebane going in and stunning up Complex. Getting a lot of damage down. Here comes Matt Red. Going around. Hokage Complex getting taken very low, and Matt Red picking up the first blood.
That's a
Complex.
big wave top.
Yeah.
He has to TP.
There it is, instant TP. So there's TP advantage for Luck of the Draw for the next 6-ish minutes.
Yeah, very smart play from the jungler going over the wall.
Yeah. August showing top as well, but nothing else is going to come of it. Charity Poison looking for an engage, it looks like. Jumps on to Zero Kills, lands a stun. Zero Kills getting taken pretty low. Jane Kim has to flash away. Tara Rise moving them and getting out to safety.
Oh, but I think I turned it.
Yeah.
Wow, and they actually turned it. Very scary Aphelios. I think if he gets this kill, that's going to be... they're not going to be able to do anything for at least a few minutes in the bot lane, on the side of Luck of the Draw. Yeah,
that was a really good cue by Zero Kills to land it and get the Graviton proc on it.
Yeah.
And then the Ignite finishes Dink him off from Kitara Rise. So 2-0 for the bot lane right now. 1 kill to each bot laner. And Graves sitting on 1 kill as well.
The thing about both these bot laners is they both know how to utilize the lead, so Things can spiral out of control.
Yeah, but something similar could be said about being behind. Maybe they know how to play behind and not giving up a lead any more than they already have. So Dinkim and Shirky Boys are going to have to play pretty safe. Axeman looking for an engage on the complex.
He is
Little
not winning
skirmish
this
going on.
trade, I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. Absolutely not. Yeah, complex walks away from that one and in the lead right
I
there.
don't know if he hit an empowered W, but I think if he didn't, then I think that's probably why he lost.
It could just be a rune diff, like especially since press the attack is much more early game focused than Conqueror, but he is going to scale a little better.
Big wave bot lane. Looking like Ivern is trying to come in for a gank.
Yeah, lane gank. I'm not sure if he was spotted by that cannon or not.
It looks like it's going to be a 3v3. Oh,
I think he might have been. Yeah, actually looking for Complex has 6, but he's still fighting him anyway.
Oh. There's the
Here's
engage.
the engage.
Ivern here
He's
is
right,
here to match.
stunned up. Taking very low, has a flash out, forces the heal out as well. Shirky Boys
They're
been
just
taking
poking him down.
semi-low. Lots of CC going down. Still a 3v3 in the bot lane. No one has fallen yet.
That Graviton doing work.
Yeah. Charity Poison, Dinkim, and Matt Red just backing off now. And Conqueror is here as well. Is spotted out by the Pink Ward. Nothing comes of it. This is Dragon Control for NBC.
I'm not too sure how that mid lane goes. I know Malzahar is notorious for pushing like waves in quite fast, but Echo does have that Q, so a lot of wave clear on that.
Yeah, and especially with his new build path, he can start to one-shot the wave really with I think it's like 96 AP or something, which is like a blasting wand and an alternator. So like, yeah, it's and as an Echo main, I am really enjoying this season so far. It's really cool.
As an Ari main, I am not. I'll tell you that. Oh, Axebane going for a
looking
trade.
for an engage.
Yeah, I think that, you know, if he does that 1 or 2 more times, I think Complex just kills him. You cannot disrespect the volley bear like this.
For sure. Especially with the, the OP item right now, Bomby Cinder.
Ivern here. And
Will the chances land?
He just ease out. Ooh. Oh, wow, they get the ult out. Smart.
Forces it. Yeah.
And that wave is in a pretty bad spot.
Hey, Dragon was not taken by NBC earlier when they had the prow for it. It looks like Matt Red is going to go ahead and maybe start it up. No, he's not. Just getting some vision down on it.
August just sealing this Graves' camps. It's going to be pretty rough unless he invades into the bot side jungle of red side.
Yeah, they should be able to infer that he's on the bot side. Or, yeah, they should be able to. So they can totally go for the hero right now. Get some extra play gold.
Yeah. Do you think that we're going to see a double TP play sometime in the future?
Double TP. Like, do you mean like TPs from both mid laners or like two TPs from the same team?
Same team.
I certainly think we could. I'd imagine we'd see it from a Complex over Axebane because Complex can dive a lot easier.
Yeah.
And so can Echo actually, because he has the ultimate, the super fair thing. But yeah, no, they totally should look for that. They should try to get some D wards in the far bush, or NBC should try to get some wards in that far bush. Maybe look for a TP play.
So it looks
they
like
certainly can pull it off.
It's lethality Graves with that Serrated Dirk. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so what does he normally build? Is it Divine Sunderer?
You can build Shield Bow, Eclipse, and I believe you can also build Duskblade. Those are the 3 possible mythics.
So do you know what he's working on right now?
It would probably be an Eclipse. I think Duskblade is more for like solo queue, 1v9 games.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's the duelist one. Sorry. The one that you can you get the shield or the movement speed after every auto or 2 attacks or something.
It's on the shield.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I think it's fine here. A little skirmish going on in the top lane. Complex actually kind of losing that a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't get the bite off for the heal.
Yeah. The Graves. Without Graves, I think it's fine here. They don't really have a lot of hard AD damage. I guess Kaisa, well, she's mixed. Um,
Yeah, well, personally, I think Shield Bow could have been an interesting take because if NBBC has done their homework, which I know they have, they will know.
Here's a fight in the top lane. Both ults getting blown here. Ashman just looking to get out, maybe?
Oh, Charm lands, but they cannot get the stun.
Yeah, Flash comes out. Dirty Poison just very tanky with that Rel. Holy crap. He takes
I mean, they
zero
still
damage.
chunk them to half.
Yeah.
I think they can threaten a dive.
They totally could, yeah. I mean, Volibear TP is up in about 5 now, actually. So they totally could. Or maybe they're just going to go ahead and secure the Strike. So Strike will be taken. Maybe not. And here comes a gank from Matt Red in the top lane. Actually getting taken very low, but so is Complex. Complex trying to run away now. Matt Red chasing him down with the phase rush. Ultimate comes out, but does not kill him. Very low.
Unfortunate.
Very, very low. Unfortunate for luck of the draw. Fortunate for Mr. Complex in the top lane.
And they lose Dragon for it.
Pretty well. Yeah.
And a gank.
Yeah, it would have been kind of worth. But yeah, gank mid here. Spell Shield still is up. Gone now. Flashes away. Dodges the roots.
I think that could have resulted in a kill if they landed that stun. But I mean, honestly, both teams playing very careful. I can respect it.
Yeah, for sure. I think the nerves are there a little bit. The loser of this team is no longer undefeated. Got to be super careful, but
still a very strong team. But yeah,
yeah.
It's more for pride. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like a lot of these players from both these teams are kind of they're riding high right now. So if they get knocked down, it'll definitely be rough.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, great.
Matt Red, or Conquer running into Matt Red here. Getting chunked pretty low, but it's probably just gonna escape.
Yeah, that's one negative downside I think of lethality Graves is I think the build path he becomes very fragile, but
yeah, very especially. I was gonna say that too. Yeah, it does damage, but at what cost? he's basically an assassin.
Well, I mean, in League you have a limited amount of gold. You can't just buy everything.
Yeah, true.
Well, unless you're Ornn, then you can buy everything.
Yeah.
And be fine.
Speaking of Ornn, have we seen Ornn at all?
We have in a few games. Not out of the stronger players, I would say, in the league. I think it just doesn't suit their playstyles, but a very strong pick in 5v5.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just surprised that we haven't really seen it that much. Looks like Surety Poison is going in onto Conquer, but just ease over the wall. But 0 kills getting cut out here, getting taken very low.
In a very bad position, but lands the ult. Oh, misses the Q.
Lots of changes he's going through. And Kim taking very low. Both the ADCs are very low.
No,
but here comes Axeman. Flashes in, gets the 0 kills kill. And Katara Rise is stunned up as well. Here comes Echo. Conqueror taking very low with no mana. Gonna get dove here by Axeman and double kill over to the Renekton.
Yeah, kind of scuffed. I definitely think that they could have played that better. They will get something from the top side, but very clean dive.
Yeah, sure. And they should actually get first turret here because they have the Rift Herald, or NBC rather, not luck of the draw.
Yeah.
But they should be able to get first turret here. So they lose first turret gold and lose a lot of plates. But really, how effective or how impactful will this Volibear be compared to the Renekton in this game? Because Renekton's going for damage. He's already got the Gore Drinker. But
oh, they're looking to punish it though. Echo here. Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
There's a TP.
They get Dink Kim. So, you know, a bit of an overstay.
Re-engage? They are going for the re-engage. I think Conqueror can clean up here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's the root.
Ooh, they have to dive this.
Conqueror going for it? He has the ult. Should be okay. And I think 0 kills gets another kill here as well. Wow.
And Conqueror showing he's not rusty whatsoever on that Echo.
Absolutely, and I am loving that. I love that. And they didn't even get the tower from that. Very greedy play.
So
actually, I probably would have done the same thing, but like they just got to be aware of the teleports, I guess.
This is going to be rough. You know, Dank Kim has always been luck of the draw's insurance policy, and sitting at 0-2 right now, good CS. I think Kaisa also just spikes late, so definitely like great comeback potential, but right now it's looking pretty rough. Renekton on the other side, very, very strong. But again, missing a turret, so probably still even in gold.
Yeah, just about. Just well, Overall, team-wise, it's just under 2,000 gold lead. Most of that gold, it's probably where is that gold from? Is that from Echo? Did he get those? Did he
I
get the
think
bounties?
it is Echo and Ivern, because Ivern was there with Volibear. I don't know if you remember, but they were both getting turret plates.
Oh, it's actually looking at that. Actually, before we do that, actually been going in on complex, doing a lot of the initiation here, but not really winning these trades.
It's the bite. The bite just heals so much.
Yeah. But looking at the gold like per champion, it's actually the bot lane. Keitaro Rise is up 700 to Shirati Poison, and Zero Kills is up about 1,000 to Dank Kim. So that's where the gold lead is coming from right now.
Yeah, I mean, gotta say, Rel pick maybe not working out for them as well as they expected. There are big shields, but that hasn't really been the issue in these fights. It's more been just the CC and the engage.
I think that Rel will scale a lot better than Seraphine, just because I'm pretty sure, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but Rel steals stats, kind of
Yeah,
like
she
Mordekaiser
does.
does.
She does.
Yeah, so if she steals Complex's stats, because Complex is going to be the one engaging, and meanwhile, actually, before I finish that, the Dragon's getting started up here by NBBC.
Great use of the Ivern bush.
And Red Team does slay it. NBBC does, and Matt Red in a very difficult spot has to flash out. Conqueror doing big damage on the Echo. I love to see it.
Yeah, so
but anyway, back to what I was saying. Rel, so Complex is going to be the main engage, except for I guess Conqueror could look for an engage with his W, a stun on the squishy. But all Complex really, or not Complex, all Shirati Poison has to do really is
auto.
I actually don't know how she works. Is
with
it
the
auto?
auto, it's with the auto.
Okay, so yeah, all she has to do is auto Complex, and she becomes tanky as hell because Complex already has the Frostfire Gauntlet, and I'm guessing he's going to go full tank here because they don't really have a tank on their team, they need a frontline. So, I think that Shirati Poison will scale better than Seraphine, and Seraphine will just be able to get blown up by really any member of the team except for Rel, because they all just do so much damage. And here comes the ultimate coming out, but it's stopped early.
He's at a bad angle. Yeah, he'll be taken down.
Conqueror's on a killing spree now, getting taken pretty low. Does have the ultimate though, so it should be okay. Charm lands on a Dank Kim.
That Seraphine ult coming in clutch. Yeah. It's just so wide.
Change CC lands again. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a 2 double kill for Aphelios. And he is now 4-1, and Conqueror is 3-1. This is kind of getting a little out of control here.
Yeah, so I will say I'm very impressed with the Ivern. August kind of known for being a new player, but showing us he can do more.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially a pocket bit like this, since you said that Ivern's low-key broken as hell right now.
Yeah, he's quite strong.
Like being able to pull a pick out like this is super beneficial for his team.
By the way, August is 1996. I didn't want to confuse anybody. But yeah, we just call him August because that's how he likes to be. Likes to be called in casting and things like that.
And you also don't want to say January 19th, 1996 every time you have to say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all outer turrets gone for Luck of the Draw here. 0 turrets gone for Natural Big Boys Club. Looking really strong right now for Natural Big Boys Club, but they do Luck of the Draw does have pretty hard scaling with Kaisa and Malzahar, because Malzahar, once he gets that Leandries, and I'm guessing a few other items.
Yeah.
Like what's the other burn item?
It is Demonic Embrace, I believe.
Demonic Embrace, right. I don't know if he builds that, but regardless, he's going to get really annoying really quickly once he gets another item.
I will say, I think they just need to, 100 to 0 the Echo. They just need a Malzahar ult into whatever they can pull. And you just kill them. But it's rough, especially with the mobility he has with the Hex Tech Rocket belts.
Yes, Rocket belt. The fun one. Here's a fight breaking out here. August getting taken very low, has to flash out, Dank Kim bolting in on him. I think he gets him here, unless he's using the bush very well. Does end up falling. And here's another fight. 4-man charm for the Seraphine. And Shirati Poison getting very low. Integrate falls as well. Axebane probably going to die here, but the ult over the wall misses, but doesn't matter because Echo has a billion movement speed. So
as that one meme says, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. That was a super, super clean Kitaro stun. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that in the chat.
I will say though, that looked really dicey. I think if August died faster, then Kaisa could have turned her attention, and I think they sweep that fight. So
Yeah.
honestly, really good play out of August to kind of dodge in the bushes. But if that didn't happen, it would have been a different story.
Yeah, he played that bush like super duper well. So he obviously has a lot of experience on this champion. That was extremely impressive. But yeah, I think that if Kaisa kind of averts her attention or at least kills or one shots August, that the fight is really different. But it is unfortunately it does not go that way. If Kaisa does survive, it is a 4-for-1 in favor of NBBC.
So Ophelios, 6-1 right now, very strong. The pick itself, though, I don't think I've seen very much about it. Been very under the radar recently.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing about Philios is I play a little bit of Philios. He's kind of like my tertiary ADC. He's one, he's super fun to play, and two, if you're fed, you are fed, and there's nothing that the enemy team can really do about it because if you get I don't even know if this item's in the game anymore, but the one that like sends autos to players around it, I forget what that's called.
Oh, Runins.
Yeah, Hurricane, yeah. Then like you just do so much damage. You can apply your slow and your root to literally everybody that's there.
Looks
And,
like he's going Phantom Dancer instead. But oh,
Yeah.
this could be a pick. This could actually be big.
And a pick it is. There it is. Weird padding for Conquer.
Would have
First
liked that.
Ocean Drake is on the map.
Would have liked that
Sorry,
to
what?
go on Kaisa. But Graves also skills quite well. And it's a
Yeah, he's
it's
also
a,
going full damage.
It's a 4v4 with Renekton in the top lane.
He does have TP, so he can join the fight too. Matt Red, steals the dragon. Complex jumps out, but doesn't get him.
Big steal.
That's actually huge. That's huge for luck of the draw. And they get a tower on the top lane?
Yeah, it looks like it. Big steal. Cost him his life, but I think, you'll take that any day.
Certainly worth. Yeah, they get a big shutdown on the Graves. He had a lot of gold to spend there. Gets the Ocean Drag, and I think that might have been 2 towers actually that Axebane got.
I believe you're right because they did drop the Herald earlier.
Yeah, but that was a really good play for luck of the draw. Kind of crawling back in there a little bit.
I will say though,
yeah,
this bot lane is going to get more and more out of control though, especially with the Imperial Mandate. Really strong item. On the Seraphine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come. These fights are probably gonna come down to if Seraphine can land the ultimate. If she can, like what she did at the fight at near the luck of the draw blue buff.
Oh,
then
Conquer, very greedy play here.
He does have the ultimate, but this is a 3v1, and he might not. He doesn't die. Very low.
Oh, Kaisa. Oh,
he still dies.
Oh
my god.
Wow, so low.
Burns both some just to get away from that because he certainly would have died if that hit. Complex burning the TP to try to help, but nothing comes of it.
Greedy play out of Conquer. I think he's gonna have to play more cleanly if they want to get this win because Luck of the Draw is one of those teams where you give them an inch, they're gonna take a yard.
For sure. And he built Nashor's Tooth. Why? I know Lich. I know Lichbane isn't the best right now, okay? But personally for me, I like having one big auto attack than having to auto attack a lot, which is why I don't really play ADC because I can't really auto attack.
Yeah. I also think Rabdon's would have been a good buy there as well since he was so far ahead.
Okay, actually, Rabadon's I don't think is that okay, it's good, but it's so expensive. It's
that's true.
Disgustingly expensive. Like if I were him, I would have gotten the Protobout. Protobout's pretty good. Second item, Lichbane, as always. 1 second.
So in the meantime, kind of just see a lull in the action.
Back, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I think.
What was I talking about?
Well, so Conquer is getting shut down, but Zero Kills is still 6-1, and I think if they shut him down, then this game becomes very scary for MBBC. I think the fact he's kind of their saving grace right now.
Yeah, I agree, and it's really going to come down to Renekton, in my opinion. If he can look for a flank, try to get behind the enemy line, because he won't be able to do anything to Ophelios if he comes head on. If he goes head on, if he can somehow find a flank, get a TP flank, because he does have the TP up, then he can probably one shot the Or one shot Aphelios, maybe Seraphine too. Take Seraphine with him, or at least he can provide a distraction for the rest of his team to do work.
I think if Seraphine doesn't hit Kaisa, I think that Luck of the Draw wins. Just Kaisa's been hit on like the very edges of a lot of them.
Oh, and interesting. Oh, flashes out but does not get away. That burn. Oh, Leandre's burn.
They do commit TP though. From the Renekton.
Yeah, but these are the pick comps that you're kind of just that you were talking about. This is the pick comp, and it seems to be working so far. They were kind of down by what was it, like 34,000 gold, and now they're crawling back just over 2,000.
Yeah, they're kind of just ignoring the Aphelios.
Yeah, they certainly don't want to 5v5 because they saw how they 5v5 in that one fight earlier, and they kind of got wiped except for Kaisa. Even if Kaisa was there, it's really hard for her to win that because everybody got charmed.
So what would you do if you were a red team just to try and close out this game? Play for Dragon?
I would probably send Echo top because he has the TP up. Play for Dragon because you're 2 away from Soul, and it's Ocean Soul, which is really cool. And well, I guess well, Nash's Tooth can still be good for split pushing, but I think that Lichbane is better just with the Spellblade pass. But no, it's not terrible. It looks like they're actually pinging the Baron, and they're going to start it up. And Renekton does not have TP, but they know that Baron is happening. It's going to back off.
They're peeling off of it.
Interesting play. Dragon's up in less than 10 seconds. It'll be the second Ocean Drag of the game.
To me, it kind of seemed like they started it on a whim, but who knows? Maybe they were trying to, dislodge some of those positions that the enemy team was in.
I think they were trying to maybe get Renekton off of that, and the ult comes out, shutting down August there, and here comes the chain CC.
Zero kills so low, but he's still alive and he's dealing so much damage.
I think Complex dies here though. He does.
Yeah.
That was.
Conquer?
Conquer! Oh, he's insane! Holy shit! That was a 4 for 5. Almost a double ace. I think that actually can just solo the dragon here. But, well, okay, there was so much going on in that fight. I kind of stumbled over my words, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
It started with the pick onto August, and then I don't really know what happened. Everyone engaged on everyone at the exact same time. Complex was busy on the back line, while I guess the same thing was happening, because you have a bigger screen than I do. I have a small.
It was Axebane going on 0 kills and Kitaro, and then it was Complex and Conqueror going on Dink Kim, Shiro-T, and Matt Red. So it was 2 different fights happening at the same time, essentially.
Gotcha.
I will say, though, August getting caught out twice in a row. Maybe the nerves are kind of getting to him. But I definitely think he should look to play a little bit more conservatively if you want to pull out the win.
Yeah. I think Conqueror should as well, although he has a good KD here. But he's got they gotta play their fights really slow, and they gotta not face check the bushes, because that's what August did this last fight. He got caught out and blown up instantly because they just have way too much damage for them to do that.
I will say though, I think Renekton, while he isn't horrible late, I think full tank Volibear is going to be more useful. Yeah,
I agree. It's Axemane is going to be the annoyance that goes for 0 kills and Kitara Rise every single time. Because like if he can one-shot them, then the fight's just over.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
And he did the last fight, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Axemane, he was able to keep 0 kills of Kitaro at bay while everyone else was killed, really.
One thing I'm really not liking is the lack of grievous wounds from pretty much both teams, honestly. It's only on the Volibear. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, it's also on Malzahar. Yeah, a lot of healing.
I think Malzahar might be the only one that you need, just because there's so much AoE with that. But maybe I could be wrong there. Complex looking for an engage here, and lots of poke coming down from Integral. I mean, look at that burn! Look at the burn!
Yeah, that Malzahar pick, really helping them get it back in this game with those picks.
Yeah, very good pick in Echo. Like as an Echo main, I hate playing into Malzahar. Although the lane's pretty easy, he's just all. It's like a Shen. Like no matter how much you shit on Shen, like Shen will always have the shield. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, definitely with that itemization, it's gonna be a little bit harder, especially since now he put some gold into the I'm blanking on the item, the cleanse item.
Oh,
QSS,
Chaos?
yeah. Oh, QSS.
Oh, QSS.
Yeah,
Not the support one.
Echo's bought a QSS, so I mean, he's gonna be delayed on that death cap.
Oh, we did. Interesting. Okay, maybe that's. Well, they got to switch their focus now. Baron's gonna be started up here. Axeman does have TP, so he can come here. But Rel just came from spawn. Here comes the TP. It's gonna be a 4v5 before Rel even gets there. They're melting this though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to force it. That's
You say they're gonna finish it off? About 4,000 HP, 4,000 HP.
They're wary.
Graves is behind. Graves is behind. Graves is behind though. But they see it on the ward. Graves going in, looking for the steal.
Oh,
Does get it. He gets the steal. But I can't even really tell what's going on. Malzahar ulting, 0 kills, 0 kills, falls. Sure, August falls, Conqueror falls, Complex falls, and that is an almost team wipe. Holy crap. What?
Yeah, you gotta, wonder, like, they're not gonna give that up for free.
Yeah, for sure, but like, there was a ward in the tri-bush. Like, they should have seen him coming around, and they also threw the ult over. That's crazy. Play. That was a really good play by Matt Red, and they honestly, they could get so much for this. They could probably get the inhibitor. I don't think they can end the game, but they can get the inhibitor for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think, a little bit of a sloppy macro play there. I don't really think there's much you can do in that situation. Even if you play mechanically quite well, I think you've taken so much damage from the Baron. You have those debuffs. It's gonna be rough. And Axebane just walking through the turret. Wow.
Does not care. Man does not care. But yeah, this comeback started with the Dragon Steel. I'm just gonna be honest. It started with the Dragon Steel. And August flashing for Axebane does land the root, but I don't think anything else is gonna come of it. It's on it, but it doesn't pop it. It pops the ult now.
I think they have to fight this. I think they have to fight this.
This is an overstay if they do. They should just try to get as many out as they can with the Baron buff. Surety Poison does fall. Axebane getting taken very low as well. Have to flash out. Dank him.
Ooh, nice stun. So yeah, that actually a very nice reset out of NBBC. Now they can take Dragon, I believe.
Yeah, it should be Dragon unless Matt Red can get another steal because he's known for those. He's gotten 2 of them this game.
He does have Smite.
Looks like he is gonna stay.
Also has a 2-level advantage, so I honestly think you kind of bait it here and then you go for the kill.
Start it. Complex is zoning them off. Yeah. As they should. Okay, I think they just get this for free then. But so that's Soul Point there. And oh, dude, that play would have been so good if they just backed off. They got too greedy for that.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they thought that they were a lot stronger than they were. They hadn't backed and used that Baron gold at all.
Yeah, the Baron gold, the shutdown gold, they were sitting on a ton of gold. But yeah, the Baron play was really strong. The push was super smart, but just the overstay was not. Like and just like that, the gold lead is cut even more. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It was around 5,000, I think, after that Baron steal.
Interesting to note, Luck of the Draw really proving that, you can shut down Dane Kim. It doesn't matter. A lot of the other players, picking up the slack right now. Renekton, Graves, Malzahar, all very strong.
Yeah, and this is full damage Graves, by the way. He has like 0 resistance whatsoever. I think he's going for the death cap. Not the death cap, the death stance next. Imagine going death cap on Renekton.
I believe Matt Red was ranked #1 jungler coming into this week, so not surprising, honestly. Known to kind of just pop off.
17 kills to 19, 3,000 gold lead at the 34.5 minute mark. 2 Ocean Drakes to 1 Ocean Drake.
Complex.
And oh no, he just gets ulted and bursted down by Dane Kim and Integray. Although they can't really get much from that, they do just get another kill. Another kill for Dane Kim, which is actually probably more important than getting one for Integray. But they're pushing top here. Looking like it's a a normal split going on here.
Yeah, it looks
Actually, in
like
the bot lane.
early game went to the favor of NBBC, mid game's going to the favor of Luck of the Draw. So, late game is really where a team, stands or falls. So we'll see how they can do.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising because the comp, like, it shouldn't. I think that NBBC's comp should scale a little better. But maybe I'm
Yeah,
wrong there.
it's just they've been, as you saw earlier, they've just been getting picked out by this Malzahar pick. It's really doing quite well.
Yeah, Malzahar is. I think he's pretty strong right now, just in general. Especially if someone knows how to play him, it's definitely worth
I
worth
think
picking.
he's a lot weaker against champions that NBBC does not play. So like the Victor, the Anivia, the Xerath, very
Other
weak into
mages.
that. But if you look at Conqueror's profile, he plays what, Akali, Silas, Echo, all champions that have to go in, and it's very telegraphed.
Yeah, absolutely. X-Bane taking a little bit of a lazy recall. Complex chasing him down. Stun does run out, so nothing else there. It's gonna back off.
I think Zero Kills really needs to have his whole team peel him because he's going to carry the team in damage, I think, in these upcoming
Yeah,
games.
and if they want to fight, well, if they're gonna fight, they should do it before the flash is up for Renekton. Because if the flash is up, he can just get on him and stun 0 kills and probably one-shot him because he just has so much damage right now.
Yeah, and Luck of the Draw's really been controlling a lot of vision very effectively. So it's hard. I've definitely been there. It's because when you try to clear vision against Malzahar, he just ults you, right?
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're trying to do right now. Look at them. They're bush cheesers.
Yeah, and maybe you're right. Actually, this Rel pick maybe just scales a lot better.
She's getting super duper tanky, and it's not just health. It's all the stats. Like, let's see. She has only 166
Oh
armor,
no!
97
Oh no!
magic
Zero
now.
kills. Oh, he flashes. Conquer. I don't know if you want that.
Oh, Conqueror can win that.
Oh, can he?
Yeah, Renekton only has Merchards, which are borderline useless against the Void stuff. Yeah, he should win that pretty easily, especially with the ults.
CS numbers. Renekton with 300 CS. That's kind of insane. Ooh,
Popping off.
Conquer. I don't think he.
Is he losing?
Well,
Oh wait, he burned the ults. Okay, well, that's fine. 30 seconds until the Ocean Soul for NBBC, or the third Drake for Luck of the Draw.
So double TPs on both sides are both up. So we may see a play with 4 TPs potentially.
Yeah, we could, or maybe some sort of backdoor thing going on because
Oh,
both the
no.
inhibs are open.
Oh. If she hit that stun, that would have been huge. But
I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have brooded because the first one would have got rid of the spell shield, but the second one only would have slowed, right?
oh, you do bring up a good point. Axbane found out a little bit.
Yeah, he's over the wall. He just can dash over though. But yeah, regardless of whether or not that could terrorize hit, even if it doesn't stun, it does get rid of the shield for I think it's 40 seconds or something. But anyway, Drake is started up here. Conqueror looking for a one-shot on the Matt Red.
Yeah,
Not
but
totally
taking
sure.
a lot of damage back.
Yeah. Does have the ult, so it should be okay. Malzahar looking for an ult here. Doesn't land it. Pops the spell shield. They're bursting this down like crazy. Another steal! He saves it from getting the Ocean Soul.
But we'll see what happens. If they can win the fight, then...
Zeriko's getting taken extremely low. Guitar.
Oh, Dankton gets taken out? Wow, a very even fight. Oh,
Very even.
Conqueror's still alive. Yeah, wow, maybe they clean it up here. Yeah, they clean it up. I think if they play careful, I think,
Well, this is a full damage Renekton here.
Ooh,
Conqueror has no ult.
Gets a stun into the other stun. Oh, beautiful play.
That should be there, yes.
But minions at
that's
their
not real. That's
nexus.
Renekton. Yeah, will the? I think maybe it'll fall. Will Winions do it? Oh, it's so close. It's so close. I think they do. It does. Damn. Well, okay. The story of the game is Matt Red here. Okay, he's stolen 3 objectives. 2 of them are the ocean drags, which would give them soul right now, which would give NBBC soul right now, and the Baron, which gives them the lead that they currently have, although it's diminished a little bit. They do
Yeah.
they do have the lead still, and
I
you can see Malzahar pinging that flash. He wants the flash back up before the next fight.
I don't really think we should fault August here though. He's been down in levels for like the past, let's say 10 minutes. So it's really difficult to get the smite off if you're lower level. Then again, I think earlier he did get picked a few times, and that really cut into his EXP. So maybe moving forward, just playing a little bit more conservatively in the mid game could really have made this game, end in 30 minutes or less, honestly.
Oh, I predicted a 40-minute game. Let's go.
Yes, you did. You did.
I didn't even realize that it was 40 minutes. Holy shit, this game's been going on forever. But yeah, I'm not discrediting August at all. He played early game very well. And he helped snowball the Echo and Aphelios alike. But like he just like you said, he fell behind in XP, and there's not much he can really do about that because like because Matt Red's smite is just better, and like there's literally just nothing he can do about that. He doesn't have.
I was just mentioning because a lot of people see the steal and they're like, oh, like
right, yeah, exactly. Changing C does land onto Renekton, getting focused down. I think he's just gonna get Changing C to death.
Oh, they get him though. Wow, so they pulled a Malzahar play on the Renekton.
They burn a lot of ults for that though, but Baron is up.
I mean, they burned a lot, but he's 6-3. I think it's justified.
If they can get the Baron, I'm sure it will be. But looks like
they could go for the end, possibly, right?
No, they're not that crazy, right? They're not that crazy.
Oh, Matt Red, has the ooh, that's a big chunk. Onto Integrate.
Yeah, Integrate very low, but minions are in the base. Minions are in the base. People watch the minimap.
Oh, Matt Red taken pretty low. Oh, Conquer.
Yeah, will we see another steal? He does have smite up.
Oh, there he is. There he is. No.
Oh, no steal this time. Gets blown up too in the process. NDBC does get the dragon or the Baron.
Kim would have died there, but has a very nice QSS, able to get out of that route.
And this gold is damn near dead even. This is crazy. This is absolutely bonkers. And Ocean Soul for both teams is up in 1:30. That honestly might determine the game right there. That might
honestly, whoever wins this game, it's still going to be close. And I think if these teams go up against each other in playoffs, it's going to be just as even.
That'll be such a fun series.
I think the casters are I think by the end of the series, casting.
Oh, Conquer gets caught out here. Changing C, does he get it ult off? He does not. Think him getting taken down, and is he dead for? He'll be alive 2 seconds before or after the 2 seconds before the dragon is up. So he does have TP. He can TP in.
They do have Baron minions, I believe.
They do, yeah. So they can't really push here. Oh.
Dragon will be up though. Conquer will barely be up. That's probably gonna be Soul though. Honestly, it's very hard. I mean TP, but I think they lose a fight if he TPs too early, or like if he TPs instantaneously.
And there are like no wards either.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-second difference between Conquer coming back alive and the Ocean Drag spawn.
They just have such good positioning on the opposing team.
They do. Axeman maybe getting caught out here. Complex looking for some damage. Gets stunned up as well, but just gets out with the shield thanks to Seraphine.
Oh, yeah, he has to TP.
There's a TP. There's a TP.
Do they burst it?
Dragon has not been started up yet by either team.
Oh, they're
the Malzahar ult is back up. Ult is back up.
Complex just tanking.
Going in. 1v3 right now. I think he just gets bursted down here and dies. He does. Matt Red taking him down. 0 kills killing. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. Surety Poison getting taken very low. Here, Dang Kim still alive, focusing down Conquer. Conquer does still have the ultimate up. No, he does not actually, excuse me. Dang Kim and Axebane versus Conquer and Keitaro here. I think that Axebane wins this 1v2. Conquer has to flash away, and Dang Kim focusing the dragon on the other side, but I think Conquer might go back. He does not go back. That's going to be Ocean Soul for... gonna be Ocean Soul for luck of the draw. Oh my goodness gracious, this game is so crazy.
Well, so the thing is, while Ocean Soul is nice, I don't think it changes much because these fights you're either full health after you walk out or you're dead, right? Like as we saw earlier with Complex, he got tickled a little bit, and then during the actual fight he died. Like there's no walking out. in a lot of these
Right.
situations.
I think that just the buff in general that gives health will give really the squishy members more like sustain, I guess. If they like
Hmm.
get hurt by something, they're gonna regen it up pretty quickly. But like what you're saying, like Renekton's probably still gonna get bursted down, even though he hasn't been bursted down.
Yeah.
He can get bursted down if they all focus him. But like I think it just helps the assassins really,
I will
or
say,
the damages carries.
you know, you mentioned that Nashor's not being a good, like, a ideal item, I guess, in this situation, and he sold it. Actually, he's bought the Lich Bane.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So you know, maybe he's listening in. Maybe he knows
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
maybe he stream sniping. 30 minutes
mean,
behind, but
You are known to be the Echo main, so.
what can I say? But yeah, I think Lichbane is just a lot better than it because like yeah, you get some more on hit damage. I think it's good for split pushing if you're like really just trying to burst on the towers. Um, but if you want to one shot somebody, you need Lichbane. You need that extra damage with the Spellblade. And honestly, like you could go Spellblade or not Spellblade, Lichbane and Nashor's Tooth and just be super duper spicy with auto attacks, but that's a little risky.
So do you see
But
this going to Elder?
uh, 4 more minutes. I think so. I think both teams are going to play super passive until then, because it's a very close 5v5 as we saw last time.
Also, I think we're not going to do interviews because we have a game right after.
We got to go straight into the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
my
they're,
God,
if
it's
they're
kind of
available
exciting.
afterwards, then maybe we could do interviews. But I think we have to get the other game going as soon as possible.
Right.
This has been a long fucking game. Like I don't think I've
Yeah.
played a game this long for a while. I mean, my
Yeah.
guess is just the top laner running it down,
Right.
and then we lose. So,
Preseason for you, baby. Let's go.
small note,
But yeah,
guys.
this is
I play top, so it's me running it down.
he's an Ari top man.
Nah, true.
Ew. Oh my god, okay. Okay, both inhibs, or not both, two inhibs are exposed for NBBC. They have to defend those with their lives essentially.
Good.
There's about a 1.5k gold lead for Luck of the Draw right now.
I think every player at full build, except for Shiroti Poison, I believe.
Complex has a cloth armor in there. He's going towards as
True.
well.
Yeah, Shiroti holding that control ward, honestly, probably worth it. Maybe
Yeah,
not,
you definitely vision will win the game, honestly.
maybe not over a full item, but very strong.
Complex getting jumped down by Axeman, but they both leave the fight with relatively equal health.
Looks like it's gonna be a Baron play.
Baron is up, using the W for vision, noticing that they're not on it, but all members of both teams are on the top side of the map right here. This very well could be the game, assuming it's not like a 4-for-4 type of deal. If it's a stomp, then that might be the game. And they're looking for a pick on Axebane here. Gets stunned up,
Oh, wow.
gets
Stunned
taken
up.
down, bursted. Ocean Soul who? That's what I'm saying. 60
Well-
seconds on the cooldown. Does have TP. If they can stall this for 60 seconds, then they have a shot, but like they hard lose this for everything. Although a lot of ults are down and the health bars are pretty low.
Ooh, Conquer looking for more?
Yeah, they're looking for kills. They're not looking for the Baron. They want the kills. Well, actually, I think Volibear is doing it. Volibear is doing it. He takes it very slow though.
Oh,
And,
they're going for the
Oh,
inhib.
Matt Red. Matt Red's going for it.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wait,
zero
maybe
kill?
he just go for the attack? The assassin? Gets bursted down like crazy. That's not the GA though. Gets taken back up. Stun does not land for Echo. Lots of chain CC coming down. Shifty Poison getting taken very low. Matt Red's
Complex
barely
on the
alive on the
back
other
line.
side. Then Kim, oh, he's so low. Gets taken down, finally.
So that's a 2-for-1. Yeah.
Yeah, along with the Renekton too. So 3 people are dead, down for 10 more seconds. I think they might just be able to burst this with the amount of damage they have.
Graves still up
And-
though.
Oh,
yeah.
Graves.
He's not
Graves
going-
gonna do it again. No,
I
no, he's
mean-
not going for it.
Honestly, like Matt Red with those steals, I think if you play against Luck of the Draw, you just gotta assume he's there. Assume he's
Yeah.
waiting in the bush.
True, absolutely. Elder Dragon is up in 40 seconds. So to answer your yes, the game will go to Elder.
Yeah.
But 40 seconds. This has to be the game, right? It has to be. Elder
Has to
Dragon is
be.
way too broken, and they have so many dragons that for it to not be useless, right?
Yeah.
Right? God damn it, man! This is crazy. 50
Uh,
minutes, just at the 50-minute mark.
One thing we haven't really been paying attention to though is Aphelios's guns. I think if he has
it's-
Severum and Infernum, I think they sweep. If he doesn't get picked off, his position has been a little questionable in a few of these fights. I think he's died quite early. But if he doesn't get picked, I think it's really strong. Oh, a fight breaking out.
Oh, is there Malzahar's there? Malzahar is there. Yo, wait, no, he's not there. Shoot, sorry. Ignore me.
Ooh, Axebane, a little out of position.
Dashes away. Well, Complex Flash Ray does not have Flash. Charmed up, though. Entry here as well, but I don't think anything can happen. I think Ashman just dies here. Stuns up, rooted, dead. Conquer gets the kill on a rampage now.
Oh,
Poison
QSS?
very low. Very tanky. Very tanky. Oh my goodness gracious. An Echo triple kill. Well, is this the Penta? Is this the Echo Penta?
We'll see. I mean, he has the mobility, that's for sure.
Can the carries do anything? Matt Ray getting slowed. Thank him has the flash.
Wow, and
oh
it
my goodness.
instant
That's the
follow.
Lichbane. Lichbane, baby.
Wow. And I think that's game.
That's gotta be game. Oh my goodness gracious, the unofficial Penta. Well, actually, I don't know who killed Matt Red, but oh my goodness.
Nah, it was I think it was.
You see that damage?
Yeah,
You see that
Lichbane.
damage? That's crazy. Give me Lichbane. Who cares about Nashor's too?
Really close game. I think both teams kind of bringing their A game. I would not say that this was a stomp by any means.
No, oh my god, what an entertaining game. That game was insane.
I think
51 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, like it sucks to lose, but I mean losing in this fashion, I think really both teams putting on a great show, that's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, okay, so no interviews, unfortunately, unless they're here after. We got to get into our next game, which is let me get here right quick. Franken Beans versus Rubber Ducky Team, and I have all the pro drafts set up for that. So I think.
So we're gonna go to a pause right now. I'm gonna set up everything. Can you get the lobby started and invite me in?
Yep.
And then I'll set up draft. And then we'll see you guys in a bit.
Crazy game. Stay tuned.